Ever feel like your body's staging this epic battle you can't even see?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what we're diving into today. The hidden war between your immune system and cancer.
Oh, definitely. It's a hot topic.
It really is. We're talking targeted therapies, the potential of vaccines, all that good stuff.
And it's all about understanding how this fight actually works, right?
Yeah.
Where the weaknesses are, what breakthroughs are giving us an edge.
Exactly. And I gotta say, you've handed us two seriously dense papers to get through.
A little light rooting, right?
Cancer and the immune system. Basic concepts and targets for intervention.
Yeah, that one.
And fundamentals of cancer immunology and their application to cancer vaccines. I mean, whoa.
Well, we're here to break it down. No jargon, just the good stuff.
Love it. Because it's not just about knowing the immune system fights cancer, right?
Right.
It's about how that fight actually plays out.
Absolutely.
Right.
And one thing we've learned is that it's more nuanced than that old idea of immune surveillance.
Oh, you mean like our immune system is constantly on patrol, sniffing out every single bad cell?
Yeah, like a dedicated cancer patrol. It's not quite that simple.
So, no dedicated cancer patrol. What does that even mean for how we understand our defenses?
Well, it means a healthy immune system. It definitely influences cancer development, even if it's not always a clean sweep.
Okay, so it's not about constant, perfect elimination.
Right.
Gotcha. But why doesn't our immune system always catch these cancer cells then?
Well, that's where tumor tolerance comes in.
Tumor tolerance. It's like our bodies are giving cancer a free pass.
It sounds crazy, but tumors, they've got these sneaky strategies. One is basically disguising themselves.
So they're hiding from the immune system.
In a way, it's not that they literally disappear. It's more like they're hiding those red flags that would normally set off the alarms.
So even if our immune cells are looking, they might not see a threat.
Exactly. There was this fascinating study. Scientists engineered these T cells, the special forces of your immune system.
Oh, right.
And they engineered them to recognize a specific tumor antigen. Gave them a most wanted poster, basically.
Makes sense. So what happened?
Well, when those T cells actually encountered the tumor, they became ineffective.
They had the intel, the training, and still failed.
It's like the tumor environment itself interfered with their ability to function.
Wow. So even with the right tools, the tumor can still throw up roadblocks.
Oh, absolutely. And it gets even more complicated. Tumors can actually exploit the peacekeepers of our immune system.
You mean like regulatory T cells, the TREGs?
Exactly. They're usually preventing autoimmune diseases, keeping everything balanced.
Right. Keeping the immune system from attacking our own bodies.
But tumors can hijack that system, trick the TREGs into suppressing the anti-tumor response.
So first they hide, and then they recruit our defenses to their side. That's wild. This whole tumor microenvironment, it sounds brutal.
It really is, like a fortress. And the tumors, they actively shape. Exactly. They use what are called oncogenic pathways.
What are those again?
Oncogenic pathways. They're like the tumor's communication systems.
Okay.
And they're not just driving tumor growth. They can actually block the signals that normally attract immune cells.
So no reinforcements.
It's like they cut off the communication lines and built a wall all at once.
Talk about a hostile takeover.
And to make matters worse, there's another layer of defense. Mild-derived suppressor cells. MDSCs.
MDSCs. Okay, what are those?
Think of them like the tumor's personal bodyguards.
Bodyguards, seriously?
They work within that fortress, keeping those T cells, those special forces, from doing their job.
Oh, man. So we've got disguised tumors, hijack peacekeepers, communication blackouts, A&D bodyguards. What a mess.
That's a tough battle for sure.
So how does our immune system stand a chance? It's going to need some serious help, right?
That's where cancer vaccines come in.
Ooh, cancer vaccines. Okay, so instead of hoping our immune system accidentally figures it out,
We're giving it the tools for a precision strike.
I like the sound of that. How do these vaccines actually work?
You can think of it like this: two key elements. We've got the wanted poster and the alarm bell.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
The wanted poster, that's the antigen.
Right.
That molecule teaches your immune system what to target.
So no more hiding for those sneaky tumors. We're giving our T cells a clear picture of the enemy.
Exactly. And there are different types of antigens. Some are common across lots of cancers.
Okay.
But the really interesting ones, those are unique to each patient's tumor.
Ooh, okay. What do they call those?
Neoantigens.
Neoantigens. So that's like a personalized hit list for the immune system.
Precisely. And then we've got the alarm bell.
Right. The alarm bell.
That's the adjuvant.
The adjuvant.
It's a substance that basically amplifies the immune response. Make sure that wanted poster really gets noticed.
So the antigen tells the immune system what to target, And the adjuvant makes sure it's paying attention.
Hmm.
I like it. This is good stuff. How do we even know if it's working?
Good question, right?
Yeah.
Scientists are tracking a few different things. One is the number of activated T cells in the blood.
So we want those numbers to go up.
Exactly. We want to see that the immune system is mobilizing.
Okay, that makes sense.
They also look at other markers of immune activation,
Mm-hmm.
and ultimately, are those tumors actually shrinking?
So we're connecting the dots between those lab results and what's happening in the body.
Exactly. Are we seeing that immune response actually hitting its target?
This is all incredibly hopeful, but it makes me wonder, are cancer vaccines a solo act, or do they work best with some backup?
That's a really important point. While they're promising, they're often most effective in combination with other therapies, like chemotherapy, for example.
Wait, chemo? I thought that suppressed the immune system.
It can, but certain chemotherapies can actually enhance the immune response.
Really? How?
So when cancer cells die from those chemo drugs, they release these danger signals.
Danger signals. Okay, so they're basically waving a big flag that says, hey, immune system over here.
Exactly. The chemo weakens the enemy. A&D makes them more visible.
It's like a 1-2 punch. I love it.
And even radiation therapy, which also kills cancer cells directly, can trigger something we call the abscopal effect.
Abscopal effect. Okay, now I have no idea what that is. Tell me more.
It's when treating one tumor with radiation can actually lead to the shrinkage of tumors in other parts of the body.
Wait, hold on. You're saying if you radiate one tumor, it can help fight off tumors somewhere else. How is that even possible?
It's not fully understood,
Hmm.
but scientists think it's triggering an immune response that goes beyond that treated area.
So it's not just the radiation itself, but how it's interacting with the immune system.
Like it sets off this chain reaction, alerting the immune system to cancer throughout the body.
So it's not just about the direct effects of these treatments, it's how they work together with our own immune system. That's incredible.
It really highlights the potential of combining these approaches. Chemo softens those defenses, radiation sets off the alarms, and then the cancer vaccine swoops in with that targeted strike force.
It's like we're taking everything we've got and throwing it at these tumors.
And we're getting smarter about it, really strategizing those attacks.
It's got to be more than just hitting it with everything we've got, right?
Oh, for sure. The beauty of all this is we're just scratching the surface.
Real.
This field, cancer immunology, it's exploding with research.
I believe it. It seems like every day there's something new.
Constantly discovering new ways to boost those treatments, finding new targets. Like, imagine if we could actually manipulate the tumor microenvironment itself.
Okay, yeah. We've talked about how hostile it is in there. But we could change that.
What if we could make that fortress not so much a fortress anymore?
Okay. So instead of trying to break in.
We make it more welcoming for those immune cells.
Yeah.
Let our defenses just walk right in.
Wow, flip the script. I like it. Instead of just fighting back, we're changing the rules of the game.
Exactly. And that's what makes this whole field so exciting. We're pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
So it's not just about the tools we have now.
Right. As we learn more about this dance between the immune system and cancer,
Yeah.
we're uncovering more effective, more personalized therapies.
And hopefully one day, even a cure.
Exactly.
It's amazing to think how far we've come in understanding this battle that's happening inside us all the time.
It really is.
From those sneaky tumor tactics to these targeted therapies, it really speaks to human ingenuity, this constant push for scientific discovery.
And to journey we're all on together, right?
Absolutely.
Learning about these breakthroughs, asking these questions.
It's how we make progress.
Exactly. Who knows what the next big discovery will be or who will make it?
That's the beauty of it. Anyone could be that spark. Well, there you have it, another deep dive into the world of cancer immunology.
Always something new to learn.
We've covered a lot of ground, from those sneaky tumor tactics to the potential of vaccines and all these new treatments.
It's a complex system, but we're unraveling it bit by bit.
Exactly. And we hope you're walking away with a better understanding of your own amazing immune system, and maybe a little more optimistic about the future of cancer treatment.
Absolutely.
So until next time, stay curious, keep asking those questions,
You never stop learning.
and never underestimate that incredible immune system of yours.